Hello there. In this video, we're gonna build our product performance component for our dashboard. So let's go.
Okay, welcome back to the file. So let's pop up to the wireframes page and let's just grab what we're going to work on in this video. So it's going to be the product performance. So let's go back to the components page. Let's just draw out a section for the moment and let's just paste that in. Okay, so product performance, so it's going to be top and low performing products. It's a table and we're going to have these columns here. So product name, product sold, trending up or down, and category. Just going back up to the wireframe, I think the next component we're actually going to build as well is another table. So it's going to have a little bit more information in here. So there may be some overlap here between these two. Okay, let me just draw out a test frame. I'll just mark that as testing for now. And let's just call this table, I'll call it V1 for the moment. So the wireframe's pretty basic, but we're going to have these columns available in this product performance table. So let me just go ahead and let's start building out some cells for this table. I think that might be a good start. So let me just do cell text and let me just apply some variables. Okay, there we go, those variables are applied. Let's just Shift A on this cell text and let's Command R and rename this to cell for the moment. Okay, I'm just going to darken this ever so slightly just so I can see things. Okay, let's apply some spacing variables. Okay, let's align the text to the left for the moment and let's just Option, click and drag. Let's pop that there and let's just call this heading. Let's just adjust that, there we go. Okay, let's just bring that back up to white again. Don't think that makes too much difference. Okay, let's give this heading cell a fill. So I'm going to click on Apply Styles and Variables, and I'm just going to type in neutral, and let's apply neutral 20. Okay, that's fine. All the variables are the same. We've got the spacing variables from before. And actually, I need to rename this one first. Okay, let's select both these options. Let's go up here to Create Multiple Components, and let's combine them as variants. Okay, let's give the component a name. Let's call this underscore cells. Let's just call that type for now. So we've got a cell, we've got a heading. Let me just press Shift A on this as well. Okay, I'm just going to duplicate and do another variant, and this one I want to be a slot. So let's just go in and configure this. Okay, so let's start by deleting the text. Let's go in here. I want the max height to be 32. I also want the min height to be 32. Okay, now we've done that, I'm just going to quickly draw a frame out and just going to set those to fill. So I'm now going to right click on the frame that I put inside and I'm going to convert it to a slot. Now you can see the colors changed and also in the layers panel it says slot. So that's good, so that's there. Okay, so now we've got our cells. I'm going to Option click and drag. I'm going to drag out a heading. I'm going to drag out one of these cells. And let's just put them together. Let's just create a few more cells. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to select them all. I'm going to press Shift A and I'm going to rename this to column. Okay, I'm going to press Command Option K. That has now been done, so that's good. Let's just move these down ever so slightly. Okay, so with these components, I should be able to build out a basic table. So let's just Option click and drag. Okay, let's just duplicate those columns. Let me just Shift A. Let's just set some spacing variables. Okay, so the headers are going to be, let's just type those in. Okay, I think that's fine. I am going to go in and just make a couple of custom changes to the radius on these, just because they're quite harsh and I just want to round them off. Yeah, there we go. So similar to some of the other elements we've got. Okay, so for products, I probably want to change out these cells, not to cell text, but to a slot. So let's do that. So they're now slots. You can't see them, but they're definitely there. Over here, I'm just going to draw out an ellipse. Let's draw it out so it's 24 by 24. Alright, now we've got our 4 shapes. I'm going to click on the first one, I'm going to go into fill, and I'm going to go and click on image. From there, I'm going to click make image, which is Figma's AI. I'm going to paste in a very basic prompt, so an image of a handbag for an e-commerce shop. I'm going to click on make it. That's going to go away and hopefully make me an image. Okay, great, that's the first image done. I'm going to do the exact same process for the other three, so just bear with me a second. Okay, great, that's done. I've also renamed them in the layers panel as well, so that's good. Okay, I'm going to select all of them. I'm going to go up here, create multiple components and combine as variants. Okay, there we go. Just press Shift A for an auto layout. Let's just set that to vertical. And just move these down here a little bit as well. Okay, we'll rename this to product images. Just call that type for now. Okay, great. So going up here, let's click back into our slot. So we're going the first one. As you notice, when you click on the cell, you now get this plus. So I'm going to click on the plus and I'm going to go to my components page, which is what I'm on. Okay, I'm going to go down to table V1, which is the section that we're on. And now I'm going to select our product images, and it adds an instance of that component inside the slot. So I'm going to do that again and again. So components, table V1, product image. Okay, there we go, that's done for all of them. And what I want to do is I just want to click on each one and make it unique. So for the first one, we've got the bag. Let's have the shoes as the second one, then shorts, and then trainers. Okay, we can just add the categories in here. Okay, that's good. Let's add in some values for the amount sold. So let's just make these up. Okay, I want to align the product image to the left a bit more. So let me go in here, I guess press Shift A. Let's align that to the left. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so there we go. We've got an auto layout. Let's just add some spacing variables. Okay, great, that's done. Okay, so for trend, we want to see trending up or down. Now, we've got something that does this already, which is, yeah, trend indicator. Okay, so let's select the text. Let's go to appearance and let's click on apply variable or property. Let's click on the plus. I'm just going to write text for now and leave that as true. Okay, so let's go back down. And the reason I've done that is because I probably don't want to fit the text jammed in here as well. I just need the indicator to see if it's increasing or if it's decreasing, which is in line here with what I want. So trending up, trending down. Okay, so again, in each of these cells, I'm going to click on them. I'm going to convert them to a slot, and I'm going to go to the first one. So clicking on the plus. So I want to go to components, and I can't actually remember which page it's on. Let's go up, overview statistics. Okay, so let's go to overview statistics and let's use trend indicator. Let's turn off the text and let's just make a small change up here. Where are we? Let's set that to be hug. Hopefully that behaves itself. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to do the exact same thing for the other cells, so I'll be 1 second. Okay, great, so that's done. I've done a mixture of increase and decrease for these different categories. Okay, now what I need is a container, so I think I might just steal, let me just steal the donut chart. Let's bring it over here and let me just attach it and get rid of the container. Now I think from memory there's going to be a narrower space here, so I think it was about 275 when I last checked. We'll go with that and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, let's just rename this to product performance. Let's rename the overall frame as well. Okay, let's click here and let's just call this, I'm just going to call it a small table for now. We can always rename this if need be. So Command Option K, create as a component, Option click and drag, let's bring it in here. Let me just adjust the spacing, so let's add 8 there, so it spaces it out a little bit more. Let me just press Command Option K, create this as a component, and let's just bring this over here. Let me just move everything down. Okay, let me just change the color of this so I can see. There we go, there it is. Okay, just pulling this out, I want it to be a little bit more responsive, so let me just go into each of these. I'm hoping this is going to behave itself. Yeah, so now when I move it, it's going to be responsive. Perfect. Okay, so product performance, let's copy and paste, so Command C. Let's go up here, so to our desktop grid with the expanded nav, Shift G, get the grids back, Command V. Oh, where is it? There it is. Okay, let's bring that into the grid. Let's space this out nicely. Okay, that seems to be correct. Let's just take an instance of this, bring it over here, and let's just put this on the grid. Okay, again, that should be spaced okay. Bring this across. I think for some reason we seem to have different spacing here, so let me just adjust this. Okay, there we go, that should match now. Okay, let me just Shift G and let's get rid of the menus and let's just have a quick look. Okay, well that's a good first pass on the product performance. I think that's going to be okay. Okay, so we've got our heading here, product performance, we've got the table, and then we've got the different columns. So we've got products, categories, what was sold, and is it trending up or down. And again, on the second version, navigation collapse, we've got a little bit more space, and again, all the elements are there. Okay, I think that looks good. I think that's good for product performance. I think we've done everything. So it's a table, product name, product sold, trending up or down, and categories. So yeah, I think we're good. So give me 2 seconds, I'm just going to tidy up this page. Okay, there we go. So I've tidied up the page. I've named this card tables for now, as we're probably going to reuse some of these elements in the next video. So we've got our product performance at the top. We've got what we've labeled as a small table. We've got the columns, the cells, and then the product images. And then I've just moved down our designs so they're next to the most recent component that we built. So we've got product performance in, and yeah, it's looking good. So we're going to continue on. Let's go to the wireframes page and see what's next. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to look at building out our table of orders for our designs.
Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for getting to the end. So like, subscribe, all the things, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, well done for getting to the end of the video. A few things for today. I was tasked with buying soap for the house, and everywhere in the house you just get very boring plain soap. This is what happens when you send a designer to get soap. Gradient Central. On other topics, we are exploring lime infused mango. So healthy options for today. I also found this book. It's not really a book, it's like an illustration book that you can colour in, because I'm a child and I colour in things. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff you're expecting. I haven't done hardly any of this, but some of it is just so cool. I mean, look at that. Could you draw that? Definitely couldn't. Like seriously, check that out. Credit to the person who drew that. Maybe one day I'll get back to colouring in, but I just don't think I'll stay inside the lines, and I will just ruin a really nice book. So again, like every video, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. And yeah, as always, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.